today's Pottery Barn versus Target video. I have decided after the last one we did, I'm not going to tell you at the beginning which one is which. I'm going to let you know right off the bat, one of them I spent $36 on. One of them, try not to fall over, I spent $175 on. So obviously Target was $36, Pottery Barn was $175. I'm not gonna tell you which one it is. I'll either tell you at the end of the video or I'll leave it in the description box down below, because last time, I feel like a lot of you were picking the Target one based on price. I want you to pick it based off how you like it, like how it looks on the table. So here's how we're gonna do this today. Today I'm gonna show you how you can just take your everyday ordinary plates and just by changing what you have underneath and your napkin can change the look of your table and also change the price of your table. So that's how we're gonna do it. I am also gonna show you a really awesome centerpiece that you guys can do at home for Christmas, and the best part about this centerpiece is it goes with any theme, any color. It's very neutral, and I have tried it now with 3 different tablescapes and it goes great with all of them. My one that I had done in blues, the reds, it all looks fantastic. So it's something that you guys can take this idea and use for your centerpiece. Also, if you're new here, we would love for you to subscribe, hit that little bell so you never miss out on anything, and let's just get right to it. Okay, so to begin with, I have these really pretty red table runners, and we're gonna run them down each side of the table. I actually saw Liz from Tradition by the Seasons do this, and I was like, hey, I never run my table runners like that. I'm totally gonna borrow that. So thank you, Liz. So something I wanna remind you to do, as I always do it, I had to iron these, so make sure you do that also or they won't look as nice. Okay, I think this is a really awesome way to do your table runners. I in the past usually run mine like this and then do like things at the end, but I think this is a really fun look and really adds something extra to the table. Okay, up next, I'm just adding my everyday ordinary plates here. I'm not using a charger or anything special, so those are things you can keep in mind if you want to use chargers or those kinds of things. I'm just using my everyday plates, because I want to show you that you can make a Christmas tablescape without spending tons of money on Christmas plates and all that kind of stuff. Okay, next I have these beautiful napkins that I'm going to place down, and I'm just going to place them on the plate like this. Nice up close look at them. Super pretty. They say merry and bright. And I love this color. Okay, next I'm just adding the little salad bowl that goes with my plates that matches. I'm just putting that on top there. Anything that I'm able to list down below, I will. If not, it's just something that I've had for a while. Okay, next I feel like because it's Christmas and I have gold inside of my little ornaments back here, we're gonna use gold silverware. Okay, next, I always love these glasses. I've had these for years and they actually still sell these. I saw them several different places. They're just so fun and Christmassy. So I have a tendency when I'm gonna put a really pretty centerpiece in the middle, technically this glass should go to the right, but for me, I'm gonna go right, left. And the reason I do that is that way to leave the center open for the tablescape. Something you guys know that I always add in little individual salt and pepper shakers. It's something that I have done for years. I will do, I swear, until the day I die, because we just had Thanksgiving and it's just so nice to have your own little salt and pepper shaker. So, I always put those on the table. That way, everyone's not like, can you please pass the salt? And they do still sell these, so I'll list these down below. I'm cracking up at my little snowflakes here. I'm like, hi, can you guys see me in here? So I bought this a few years ago. It's just a little clipboard frame. And they're just, I think they sell them at Michael's. I'll list them down below if they still have them. This is a fantastic name tag holder. And a lot of times it's just fun. If you already have a little, I have a Christmas napkin ring, but remember how we put our napkin underneath our plate? We're gonna take this and we're just gonna clip this on the, see how it just sets on there like that? And then you could clip a little thing in there, say if you have a Cricut, or even if you have nice handwriting, you can just put a little paper in there with the name on it. And we're gonna put that in the middle of the bowl. Okay, so adding it into the center of the bowl just kind of helps the little place setting just kind of pop, but you could also set it over to the side if that's an option that you would like better. Okay, now we're gonna do the fun part. So, this is gonna be our centerpiece. I want you to find a big bowl. So originally this bowl was not this color, and I actually just spray painted it to match my theme. That's the best part. You can just spray paint things the colors that you want. Okay, so I got this nice big bowl, and then I have some really cheap garland. This was super inexpensive. As you can see, it's not very full, and that's okay. So all I'm gonna have you do is take this garland and kind of go around the bowl like this. You're just kind of filling in to where it's like kind of on the outer part of it. And so just do that. And then I took another one of those really cheap garlands and I cut it into thirds. And so I cut it into thirds to where I can then drape some pieces. Here, let me get these out of the way. So where I can drape some pieces coming out. So we're just draping that out. And see how that's like filling in the bowl more? And it looks nice how it's like coming out. Okay, and then on top of that, I found these really pretty like little white pearl things and I cut them apart. And I found them at Michael's. And I'm just going to like kind of have them coming out all over the place, just to add a little extra something to our centerpiece. I'm telling you what, this is the easiest centerpiece, but yet it looks so pretty when it's done. Okay, so then as you can see here, this would be fun if you want to do it with fresh flowers, like right before Christmas, that would be great. Or if you want to just go ahead and make it up, I have these pretty little white hydrangeas and I'm just going to put 3 of them in here in the middle. If you did want to do real ones, you could just put little cups down in there with water, and then that way it would hold them and it would hide kind of in the greenery. So you can do it like that, and then got a little piece of that. I have these little berries. They sell these at Michael's, and it's just gonna kind of fill in and add a little pop of greenery to it.
We're filming.
We are filming, hi. We'll do this one back here. Actually, let me put this one over here. Okay, so there is how it is right now, and then I'll show you how it looks even better when we put it in the middle of the table and what we're gonna do. And then I just take the other cheap garland that matches the one inside the thing, and, wait, am I upside down? I am upside down. Run it across the table here. Okay, so you just put that cheap garland there, and then if you have a couple candles, you know, taper holders, just add those in on the side. Any kind will do. Okay, and there you have it. Look how pretty that is. And that centerpiece is so easy, and you can just pull it right off the table if you're planning to have your food in here and not do buffet style. But if you're doing buffet style, then you can leave this set so pretty and nice, and it would work for any size table, just depending on how big of a bowl you want to get. The key to this centerpiece is using this inexpensive garland, because if you use really thick, heavy garland, you would never be able to achieve this look. We have this little table throw blanket, and we're just gonna place this out here. Remember, we're gonna do the exact same thing. We're gonna use our dishes and everything like that, but we're just changing our base and we're changing our napkins. And for a very, very different price point. Believe it or not, I ironed this thing. It was crazy. Okay, I'm gonna add our centerpiece back in. The best part about this centerpiece is it's not super obtrusive, so it's just really easy to take on and off. Both of these tablescapes would be really pretty where, look, like this is just how you had your table set, you know, throughout the season, and then you add in your plates for when you're actually gonna eat. But look how pretty this would be if you just like left it setting there for the whole season. The other one would have been just as great also, so that's an idea for you to keep in mind. Okay, so for this tablescape, we're gonna add in just a nice, really traditional plaid, like Christmas plaid. I think it matches this pretty nice. And so that way our two different things are these napkins and this blanket table throw. And so we'll add that in. Before we light the candles, I'm noticing something tacky. I can see that there are tags on the back side of this that maybe you can't see from there, but I can totally see that. So if you're sitting across from that person, you would be able to see this. Okay, so that's really tacky. So we need to take that off. I'm gonna show you guys let me see if these come off nicely. Okay, no, these are not gonna come off nicely. Let me show you a really easy way to get these off to where there's no sticky left on there or any of this left behind. Okay, you're just going to get your blow dryer and you're just gonna turn it. I turn mine on hot, and then I'm just gonna blow it on there for a few seconds until I feel like it's loosening up, and then it usually just pulls right off. Ta-da! Okay, let me give you a nice up close look. Okay, you guys let me know in the comments down below which one you liked better. Option 1 that had the 2 runners, or option 2 with the table blanket, the table throw. And let me know which one you think is which. I will leave it in the description box and let you know what it is. And stay tuned for a little sneak peek behind the scenes of something you can do to help make your tablescape a lot less expensive. So we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye. Okay, so the trick here is to find some fabric that you like. This is a tea towel that I found at Target, so I'm giving away the secret here. But as you can see here, I just cut the tea towel in half, and I'm using some hem adhesive because you guys know I do not sew. And so you just place this hem adhesive across it, and then that way you'll just be able to like fold it over and iron it where you need it to be in order to just have a nice straight edge. This is a really super inexpensive option for you. That's how I ended up only spending $36 with the Target one, is because I spent $15 a piece on each one of the runners, and then these tea towels were only $3 a piece, and I bought 2, and since I cut them in half because they were so big, that was just the $6. But as you can see here, it just makes a really nice edge, and then I usually just fold it into thirds, and that way it kind of looks like a napkin. I'll hit it with the iron again, and this is just a really great inexpensive way to make a napkin out of whatever you want for your theme.